Hello everyone, welcome to the video. Mr. Ray Blades here, and I'd like to start off this video just by context because this video is going to hit multiple topics, which I'm not going to do often because this will be a long video. The first topic will be lack of context in beta and alpha. For of course beta isn't out, but alpha. Second video, I would like to talk about potential for war fronts. Not that any more data has been data mined, just talk about how I feel like they should become Ultimate, which could be really cool. So those will be the two topics. I'm going to start with uh, info. There's been many systems added into Battle for Azeroth, and players have been just told to test. That is the vaguest thing you could ever tell someone. That's like telling someone, alright, I'm going to give you a brand new invention. I'm not going to tell you what it does. I'm not going to tell you the plan of it, but test it. I want to know if it works. Which makes me believe that, I don't know, that they're caring less about feedback from for Azeroth, because they're just telling us to test. Now, I'm not going to constantly bring that up because that will lead to a whole another kettle of fish that I'm not going to get into. I'm not going to get into Blizzard doesn't listen to us, and all that. But I will bring up slightly. With the lack of information, I think players are being not misled, but they want the whole story, but we're not getting that, and I think we'll never will until the release of Battle for Azeroth, which could be potentially terrible. Could be a very big mistake not saying everything before release. And I hope that Alpha, not Alpha, but Beta, really drives home these systems are unfinished. The Azerite gear, Warfronts, Isle expeditions in a way, they've been fully fleshed out, but I would like to see more testing in the sense of will this be relevant at the end of the expansion? And I don't know how they would be able to test that, or even midway through the expansion. Will this become irrelevant like Heroic Dungeons? Or will it be, yeah, it was fun for the first few times, and now it's boring? That will be yet to be seen. I think just testing it is like, oh, new system, this is really nice and really cool. But there's potentially, let's say, 6 months into Battle for Azeroth, it's hard to find a queue because no one enjoys it. Because as the Azerite system is boring. Or just the Outlaw expeditions are boring. Replayability is a really big keyword in Blizzard's arsenal right now. Even in Overwatch, World of Warcraft, they're pushing for replayability. But I fear that people will be able to predict these random outcomes. And that an add-on will come out saying, oh, this is this island and this is these NPCs before you even see them. Would it be an affix like would it be like a preset affix like if you queue up X amount of times you'll eventually hit this island? I highly doubt there will be infinite islands. I highly doubt there will be infinite possibilities. I think after a while people will most likely see a common similarity between islands and realize that they most likely can be cheesed to the point that an add-on is released and it just tells you which one's which. hope that doesn't happen. Next, I'll just ruin island expeditions. Warfronts, it's nice to see these community bring together, donate resources. And this is kind of my outlook on things. I don't, with the invention of the Broken Shore and the Mage Tower, the Command Center, and the Summoning Portal, I think. Summoning Rift? I don't know. I forgot what those last buildings called. That there was a tangible reward just for finishing the building. You could, let's say, donate to the Mage Tower and never do the Mage Tower. What do you get out of by just donating to Warfronts? Even though you plan on, you don't like the gear, you don't like the rewards, or don't want the rewards, what's gonna make you donate? What's gonna make you spend your resources that you spend time or gold to get to donate to a warfront? Will be Azurite? That's pretty lame. There's not a legendary. Order resources or whatever class order hall resources. Gold? More resources? That doesn't make sense. You're donating resources to get more resources. That just creates an infinite loop. Maybe if you donate, you can get a chance at a token for the first armor slot of gear. I don't know, and I think that needs to be fleshed out. What do you get for actually donating your hard-earned resources? Because if it's just, oh, here's some herbs, go to Warfront. If it's actual potions, flasks, bandages, armor, bits of gear, like a blacksmith will like, oh, these are armor scraps, or this is an armor chest plate, not a piece that you can equip, and of course, greatly reduced in cost and resources, but still. Things need to be fleshed out. The story doesn't need to be fleshed out, just the mechanics of Battle for Azeroth. And I'd like to go this on to kind of the release date, which makes me a little bit concerned. With so many things not being fleshed out, and I realize it's 4 months in development time, a lot of things can change. But why did Island Expeditions were released on beta by themselves, not besides Warfronts? Beta will be coming out, should be coming out soon. Why still have Warfronts not come out? Why hasn't the Azurite gear taken this long to be pronounced? And what you did see was only one piece of gear instead of multiple pieces of gear. The lack of communications on these systems. The whole GCD debacle with them claiming that will help PvP and PvE. Why isn't more being talked about? Why aren't they talking to us about key issues that the community brings up and are just being ignored later on? I think it's time that they really just, especially with the release of a new expansion, just constantly, when Reddit and their forums are asking the same question over and over and over again, release a developer update about that specific topic. Don't go into other topics, just that specific one, and quell that topic for the time being. Right now, there's too many questions and not enough answers. which is making people worried that Battle for Azeroth won't really be the best expansion. That could potentially be one of the worst. And that is my opinion. I do think if things do not pan out well, Battle for Azeroth could turn out to be one of the worst expansions in WoW history. Not because the gameplay will suck, which is a possibility that gameplay will in fact suck with the GCD changes. And there's a few reasons, like they said there isn't going to be major class changes, but what about classes that depend on short cooldowns that aren't really big to stack things up to their DPS? I don't think, and they haven't said anything about those type of classes. And there are lots of those. There's a few of those classes that do that. Short cooldowns that you have to rotate to improve their DPS. Um, if anything comes out of this video, I'd love to see in the comments down below. With all these questions not being answered, with all these statements just being, well, it's Blizzard, I hope that this game really patches up its issues. But that is all. I hope you guys have a great day. Leave a comment down below what you really think about either my opinion, Blizzard's opinions on things, or just anything in between. I'd love to see that. I'd love to see a conversation down below. I hope you have a good day. Bye.